Hello, everybody. This is Hua. Welcome back to my storytelling YouTube channel. I wanted to share with you my trip this past weekend to Seattle, Washington. I was there to raise a shaman student, but with the time that we had, we were able to explore a little bit of the city. So I invite you to come in, sit down, and let's enjoy. This past weekend, I had the opportunity to visit Seattle and raise my student as a shaman. My husband and I had an early flight on Friday morning and arrived in Seattle around noon. The moment I saw the pine trees, I had a twilight feel that made it so haunting. I thought to myself, it is as the movie portrays it to be, dreary and raining. Rain was indeed in the forecast, and it prevented us from visiting Paradise as we had planned. So instead, we went to Pike Place Market, and I was thrown into this rich culture of rainbow individuals who colored the world with their smiles. The fish market was quite interesting to look at, and the smell invaded my lungs, causing me to crinkle my nose. As we passed the flower booths where a lot of my Hmong natives were selling, I admired the beautiful hues that sprouted in beautiful petals, and then we made our way to the gum wall. The energy changed quite dramatically, causing my senses to heighten, and the smell of the flavors from the wall danced around me, causing an aroma that hid the scent of blood. I walked past the alley, and I stopped before these two silver doors and looked up above me to the streetlight that buzzed. An image of it flickering out, and a struggle of a last breath, a body being dragged from the steps in between the doors, a moan of pain and a snicker of violence played around me. Shivers appeared, and I stopped in a daze, just gawking at the streetlight as it was the only witness. And then we walked toward the pier, and as the fog dispersed, I saw the haunting look of a faraway dream. It was foggy, so it hid the Olympic mountains, but the haunting castaway appeared like a heavenly bridge to me, and it whispered, "Look, far on the other side of this ocean is someone who is living the dream you once set for yourself. Look, the distance is a promising land, but because you fear your own strength, you live in a world of safety measures to keep yourself from drowning in failure." We also visited the graves of Bruce Lee and his son Brandon. As always with cemeteries, it's an eerie feel, but when I got to theirs, I felt a deep sadness. A message across the wind whispered, when you've created an inspiration in someone, your home, whether alive or not, will always be littered with fresh shades of flowers of appreciation. And then, Mount Rainier came on Saturday. It was foggy, and the mountains were covered, but as I arrived, it parted slightly and greeted me with a warm welcome. Mình go hoa, có tốt sư lỡ lỡ, mình go sư yi, luôn si giải tổ con đọc kỳ lưu, hà lưu tấn kỳ mồ, tốt sư, sống mà mồ chế. And I felt the tears in my eyes as I looked around me. It whispered to me, it takes one single seed to grow this beauty that you see here. Just one single seed, and the power of it spreads throughout, creating a gigantic land of absolute treasure. It is the same with your life. All it takes is one single step. Here, the clouds touch the earth, and you can chase it as you climb up higher and higher. It is entirely breathtaking and must be experienced in person. I came on a day that allowed me to experience the deep lingering of a yearning understood by hidden laws. It spoke to me like a gentle sister singing me to sleep, like a parent reminding me that I am loved, and like a lover giving me the promise of a lifetime. It is absolutely majestic and downright mythical. Thank you, Seattle, for welcoming with an open embrace and sharing your haunting tales with me.